Well, I hope you're prepared for this. Okay, so we're doing the recap of the Orville. I've been trying to catch up with everything, binge watching, but it's been kind of hard, man, to being a you know working guy and a dad. It's kind of hard to keep up with these shows. There's so many to keep up with. The day job gets in the way, but I apologize. But hey, I'm here. I'm here to recap. This is episode 4 of season 2, entitled. Let me make sure that something about the fish, right? About nothing left on earth except for the fish. And what is up with McFarlane's awesome use of music? I mean, music that I know of. I don't really listen to all that much, but the use of it is perfect. I mean, because you get a situation where, okay, the Krill are back, and it's revenge time. You played the whole "you pretend to be us" kind of stuff. Well, we're gonna do that same thing to you, but at a deeper level. So it turns out that michaela McMahon's character is the Krill sister, yes, and undercover. So life imitating art, imitating life, and kind of a thing, right? She really was that character, but she was now in her human form, and we know now why. We thought maybe she was getting recast or something, but no, it was all a dream. And it turns out, the captain's a hopeless romantic, right? He fell for it. But through the whole episode, I mean, when they were watching the movies together and stuff, and really getting involved in that whole fake vacation, which was really an ambush to kidnap them to get their revenge, and with that, luckily for the captain, backfired when they got invaded by a bigger threat of aliens to that forced Janelle, I think is her name, Tyler, to and them have to work together again. And then the whole time, the captain's trying to convince her, hey, it was more than what you're admitting to. And even I had to admit that this must go with the chemistry that of how great of an actress she is. When they're joking about when I watch these old movies again, and you can pick movies and whatnot. It had to be tough for a Krill, not even of that mentality, not of that planet. Something as idiotic probably to them as watching movies. I mean, that's a human thing, man. But would every intelligent being out there have that type of entertainment? I mean, even if they do, it wouldn't be the same as ours, right? That's what I want to look for as far as intelligent creatures. What type of movies they making up there? Forget what kind of spaceships and deflector shields and new ways to make fresh drinking water crap. What kind of movies they got up there? That's where I want to judge whether or not they're going to be able to mingle with us here on Earth. What type of movies they got? What's their equivalent of Black Panther, right? So at the end, when the ish hit the fan, Seth was right. Like, dude, you can tell that was some good chemistry there. You can front all you want, but she's gonna be back. And I think as a love interest, hey, you know what? I didn't know that Seth MacFarlane was really dating Laura in real life, but it seems like I've kind of gotten over that like really fast. Like my hopes of those two characters getting together. Well, you got her in real life. You don't need no on the show. You got michaela now. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Now everything else that was going on the sidelines, with the whole sub story and stuff, it's not even worth really mentioning. I knew it was a go nowhere situation. He'll step up and become a leader in his own right someday, but the main focus was on the main topic, and that was what was going on between the captain and this imposter. Letting her go is going to come back to bite him on the butt, but at the same time understand she's not a threat. She's going to listen to that music every day, and then one day she's going to come back and she's probably going to join the ship, and it's going to be a thing about them dating. You can't trust her, blah blah blah. They're going to be in a relationship. Sometimes she'll be in her human form, sometimes she'll be in the Krill form. Maybe she'll choose to change her DNA permanently and stay in that form forever. She said it's a painful process, probably going both ways, but she might choose to stay human. I was trying to figure out that line that he said, hey, wait, you're not a Krill. Hey, we did some things that humans and Krills can't do. What was that, you fools? I created this vagina. It was very painful. I was like, okay, well, so I'm excited to to see what's going to come of this. That's a very interesting story. Sorry about the noise in the background. My kids are with me, but I had to get this video in. So I'm going to let that, just pretend like you don't hear all that clicking in the background, video games and whatnot. But my friend who's a huge Star Trek fan, I got to get her on the show. Nikki, I got to get you on the show. We got to talk about this. You're ever growing. Star Trek is a dying, unless you J.J. Abrams and up in the way it's happening on the Discovery thing. That's what has to happen with Star Trek to make it interesting. That's why this show works so well, because it's Star Trek done in a modern way that the people can always relate to. Star Trek was so dated the way it was formulated. A lot of people, hardcore fans, are going to like to stick with the way it was in the past, but over time, if you don't change it, it's just going to feel dated. But shows like Orville can always kind of be relatable, or at least these topics can, you know, be relatable for a lot longer until things dramatically change in the way we think, right? So I'm looking forward to next week's episode. This one was great. I give it a high rating. Really tugs at the heartstring. McFarlane, you're acting and is getting more believable. And on a side note, I like that joke that you did on Family Guy where you were dissing Bob's Burgers and calling yourselves out for it. So that was classy stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share your thoughts. Remember, email us mail@t3medias.com. Use the hashtag WGYM for We Got Your Mail, and definitely it will be answered right here on the show. And also reach out to us on our social media. Until next time, guys.